Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
Close to that many followers is like, that's to have 400,000 followers.
And
That's like, that's got to make you feel weird.
No, it wasn't
like
weird.
just at a certain point, it's like it almost doesn't feel real, maybe is what I'm trying to say.
People bullied me so much. I thought I was so inadequate. I felt like that wasn't even enough followers, you know?
Really?
People would be like, you're not famous. You only have 400,000 followers and doesn't mean you're famous. And so I kind of just...
Only imagine. Listen to that sentence. Only 400,000 followers.
But see, it always only felt like that. It sucks. I should have loved it more. I made money off of it, and I had sponsors and brand deals. It was great.
When you got banned, was it like there was like a certain? Did they give you any sort of like reason for it, or did because that's like
it said I was underage and I was driving. So there was a live stream I got banned from for driving, but I wasn't driving. It said I was driving. I was just in the driver's seat live streaming with my friends in the car parked. So they said I was driving and I was a minor and it's unsafe. And then another one was just I woke up and I got on Instagram and or I got on TikTok and it was just I was logged out and it said you're temporarily banned. Well, when I got untemporarily banned, I got back on a few days later and I was permanently banned. It just happened. They didn't really warn me. I just woke up and it was really sad just waking up and all your stuff's gone because you don't get any of your videos back.
That sucks. Fucking sucks.
It was a really sad day. But I've also had my Instagram hacked and it was at like 8,000 followers.
I mean,
it's really sad.
I mean, like your IG's no slouch, like 10K, but like 400
I've
is
lost so
fuck.
much. No, you know.
But so wait, so you had more?
Oh my God. Okay,
how many did you have?
My Instagram got up to 15K during my like good social media years, but now it's just slowly, it's just been falling ever since. It's just been going downhill and downhill. But I've kind of like surrendered it. I don't really care to like have a big following anymore.
And I think you're kind of like you're doing what you want to do with it. So you're not
I just use it to express my I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
With my music and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like that.
We'll have to pull that up too. I don't like. Do you have where do you have your music at? Posted at?
Oh,
is anything like?
like
are
my
you
music? No, I mean like music that I love.
Oh,
no,
you mean
I'm
okay,
not
okay.
a musician. I wish I was.
I see. I was like, see, that's the thing. I was like, I almost assume everybody is in Austin.
I would be such a problem if I had a good voice.
Well,
yeah, I would be unstoppable.
Yeah, well. So you were a liberal at a certain point.
I was.
And then you transitioned.
Absolutely.
And what caught my eye for you was kind of the things you post. Go ahead. But yeah, I'm just curious about that.
I grew up conservative. I'm telling you, my family, there are photos of me doing, so my family would have impeach Obama protests all the time growing up. And I would stand out there with American flag pants and I was like 15. I couldn't vote or anything, but I grew up super conservative, and then high school and social media really did do its work on me, brainwashing me. And yeah, I fell into an extreme liberal phase. It was disappointing for my parents. They were so scared. I was actually a little atheist as well.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it only brought bad things.
It's definitely, what's an interesting one though to me is like how people can be like, can you live, like the idea that a life with purpose can only exist if God exists, which I don't know, like I think a life with purpose can exist just in of itself for like goodness, just to be, but also I understand like demonic forces exist for sure.
Yeah, I feel like if evil exists, there's also good, but I feel like some atheists carry this nihilist mindset where it's like, we're all going to die. Nothing really matters. And I feel like I used to kind of have that mindset. And after, finding God, I just feel so, you just feel grateful every day. And instead of even if there isn't a God, I just feel like having that faith is just something so beautiful that you can just have that faith that you'll be with your family after this life, and that it's not all for just nothing. I hate that mindset, actually.
Yeah. Well, and gratitude's a charged thing, like emotion for
That's very true.
for your life, because it's like you could like that's the thing, like living in a space where your focus is all on just the things that are not going right or the things you don't have or whatever, and it's like gratitude's like even like when you're in a whatever place you're in, you know, if you can find those things, then you're gonna
the quality
be more
of your
centered.
thoughts or the quality of your life. That was like my I didn't know what I was talking about, but I put that as my senior quote.
Well, you figure shit out over time.
Absolutely,
like, right?
But I don't,
Yeah.
my thoughts were horrible quality. But
So when you went like you went far to the left, what started bringing you back right again, or back towards the center, maybe?
wow, that's such a good question. Okay, so 100% Jesus, because I feel like when I was a liberal, I felt so angry at Christians for, you know, their beliefs. I don't know when they would. I always felt like people were pressuring me. Yeah, like to believe in God when they would speak about him, but I just felt convicted, you know. I would just feel defensive, and now I see that in other people. I see people get so fired up when you say Jesus loves you or Christ is king. It really just lights a fire under people's ass for absolutely, I think, no reason, because I feel like that's not forcing anything onto anybody, but it used to piss me off, which, you know, I kind of targeted that and was like, why does it, you know, like there's obviously something in it that makes me emotional. Like, what is it? Because then I'd go to church, you know, for reasons, you know, with friends, with family, even though I didn't fully believe in God, and I would cry and I would feel so convicted. It's insane, like how you'll feel his presence and you'll try to deny it and you'll be like, why am I crying? Ugh. Like, and you'll try to ignore it, but it's like you can feel the Holy Spirit. It's always been there. Even when I was an atheist, I could feel the Holy Spirit and I would try to deny it. And now when I go into church, I just surrender when I feel him and I just cry and I let it out, because I know that that's him, you know, around, and everybody in the room is just feeling that love, and it's so beautiful to me.
Yeah.
And I used to think it was so stupid.
I mean, and it doesn't matter what, if like from what the perspective you were on before or where you're at now, because it's a personal thing.
Yeah,
right?
I feel like people have tried to, you know, people will try to shame you into remembering, well, you've done this and you've said this about God, you know.
Yeah.
You know, why are you putting up this facade? And it's not a facade, you know, it's, you can always give your life to God. Always.
Yeah. Well, and it's, I definitely like, I respect people that are like, that like look to something higher than themselves. Like that's ultimately what it is. 'Cause it's like people, like you have a lot of human beings out here, Kaylyn, serving themselves. So yeah, it's like, it's nice to like be around people who can aspire to that, you know. It's like this is bigger than me.
Yeah, I honestly, I love seeing people indulge in their beliefs. It's beautiful, and honestly, that's one thing that really gets me fired up about Charlie Kirk is that he never tried to like he really was so respectful towards everyone's beliefs. It really is.
Yeah, it's wild.
They don't know who they don't know who they killed. Like they don't know who they killed.
Well, and it's yeah, you have a bunch of people that are just, they want to put, they just need to put people in a box. And so they've already decided who Charlie Kirk is in their mind, and they're not interested in any counter evidence to suggest otherwise. And that's literal like confirmation bias, like cognitive dissonance to like, I call this the United States of dissonance, because it legit. Like
I remember being just like that.
It's like when you're, that's why I don't think they understand the way that we understand, because it's like you had to have been on that side. I was also like that because I grew up, same thing, conservative Christian. I was like super involved at church. Like I helped out in the nursery with 2 and 3 2-year-olds for like 7 years, and like it was awesome. They're they're cute.
Aren't they
That's
the
like
best? Yeah.
you can
And
already see what they're
they'll
gonna be by
say-
that point
yes,
too.
yes,
It's crazy.
absolutely.
Like the different
They are
personalities start to
profound.
come out. You know, some
they're-
you're like this one's a shy one. This is a fucking asshole.
are so,
Like, yeah,
they're
but no,
angels.
they're definitely.
so close to God. I love babies
It's
so much.
it was so but like and then I left. I won't say I left the church, but I just kind of stopped. It just kind of floated away from it, and then yeah, I don't know. I feel like that part of me is still there that I don't ever want to get rid of. Like I think that there's like a goodness that exists in me, maybe hopefully because of that. So it's like and like it's worth like trying to stay in touch with because you're especially like I am fine. How are you feeling, Cabaza, about the Charlie Cash?
No.
It's really unfortunate that it wasn't even like that to me. My biggest thing with like the last week in America is not I mean, as much as it is the thing, it's the reaction to the thing that is the scariest. Because I'm like, yo, people, like,
It's not half as scary as what the leftists would have done if it was somebody on their side that had been assassinated for speaking on a college campus.
literally in the act of trying to have a dialogue or debate or whatever you want to call it with people that he disagreed with. And it's like, and the echo chamber's like, he's a fucking misogynist, racist, homophobic, blah, blah, blah. He said this. It's like, it's again, I go back to comedy. You can take comics, things they say out of context and you can make them appear like it's all context. And if people actually gave things proper context, then they would actually maybe see, or that again, I just don't think they want to. It's really, that's what it comes down to. They don't want to.
It's so devastating to even think about. I haven't been able to really, gosh, it's so, because we have Myron, we have actual extremists. And Charlie Kirk is just not anything.
Yeah.
He's not comparable at all. And I
Yeah.
don't understand. But then again, I do understand because of some other things that, have been going on with.
Yeah, like we know what's up. No. Did you see Candace Owens shit?
Absolutely.
Yo, she went hard in the paint. Oh, she is like, did you see that, dude?
I love Candace
I
Owens.
told you you're
to
involved in
death.
this. Get in this.
We need to bubble wrap Candace Owens immediately.
Oh my God.
We
She
need to
is.
lock her up in a basement. Do not let her
That is,
get hurt.
to me, that is wild. Like, I was so shocked, but also like, fuck yeah. Like, because she's like, a lot of this shit is not adding up. It's too fucking neat. It's too neat.
What did she say?
She's talking to Netanyahu.
Invited Charlie Kirk, offered him $150 million.
Pull up the
Turning
clip of
Point USA.
Bibi Netanyahu or whatever the fuck he goes like, and he is like talking about Charlie Kirk as if like they were buddies and like he had invited him to Israel and like he's so devastated
Charlie
that
Kirk
he'll never be able.
died.
And then Candace is like, that's like, tell him what you really said, because they offered him money and they asked him to come to Israel and he declined.
He did not sell out.
He did not want to go.
He did not sell out.
What am I supposed to put?
Netanyahu, like Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
and I love
something we'll definitely talk.
I love how some like Greta Van Susteren, whatever her name is, she was asking him on an interview. She's like, so I just have to say this because there's a lot of people online there's these things going around that saying that, it was Israel involved here. And he starts with like, that's ridiculous. And then by like a few sentences later, he's on the Holocaust. And you're like, so what was that? I'm sorry. Yeah, Holocaust. Like anytime you have a criticism, but did you remember Holocaust though? Did you remember Holocaust?
But do you remember what happened? Do you remember the Holocaust?
But it's like and actually, not that it is as criticized, but it certainly is not in the realm of like being beyond reproach. The way that like there's Christianity, which can be shit on till the sun comes, all day long. Islam, I think that's more of a preservation thing. People don't want to do it because they're afraid. But
you know,
like you can't say any sort of like
nothing
at the state of Israel or anything. And it's like this. I think that's the era where, because here's the thing. This is the problem with the Bible and what it says versus what is actually happening, right? So you look at children starving to death in hospitals in Gaza. Israel could end that today. Today, they have the resources. They have people are getting killed by food drops. It's insane. But like you're seeing all that.
Oh my gosh, do not.
It's wild, right?
Sorry for laughing. But I said something about that. I'm sorry. Because no, I'm sorry.
No, go please.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I don't know which one it is. It's just the one where he's talking about basically like right after.
I could have sent in to you.
You should have. I should have told you, but
I have some good stuff.
No, yeah. I mean,
But
no, that's not it. Just
Charlie Kirk can maybe. I don't know. You would
maybe
have
that
to
might
look
actually
at
be
his
it.
ones.
Maybe play that.
He saw our battle as a common one for our common values and our common freedom. He also believed in having free discourse. And he was,
I don't know which one this is.
I think a great American patriot, a believer
Yeah,
in
he did.
in the freedom and liberties that America gave to the world, and a believer in the common foundation of our civilization, which he attached to this city, this country, this land. He saw our battle.
The one I'm talking about, which it doesn't really matter because I find it later. But it's like he was just basically saying that that he had invited Charlie to Israel recently and blah blah blah, and the reality, according to Candace Owens, who's like naming fucking names, basically like he was getting pressured by like some billionaire individuals of a certain ilk, and he turned the money down. And then he was like noticeably getting like pressured per other people that were around this particular like, I don't know what was going on. Like it was some sort of like meeting that they had, but like
They always
he
do the
expressed that to Candace, like how he felt pressure. And then he was on Megyn Kelly and you can watch him talking about it, about like where you can tell he's clearly referencing that. And it's like all of that. And then all of a sudden, it's why, and that's Candace is just basically saying like, why the little lies? Why are you acting like it was all cool when it wasn't? Like, and it's, I mean, yeah, it's a guy that's gone, and it's like, yeah, generally, although
YouTube is owned by them, they're not going to give us anything good.
Right,
really
which
hard to find
also I'm
stuff on
like,
YouTube.
I don't know what like we can play or not play, fucking whatever, but it's there's fishiness in this all.
Oh,
for sure.
I don't even think somebody that I feel like somebody that hated Charlie Kirk the most still wouldn't even want him dead. Like this is just super duper. The whole outfit change that they spoke about, the shooter, and then the dismantling of the rifle, and then the reconstruction of it, twice. And then when they caught him, it was full, it was together. It's so confusing, and I don't really, it's pretty obvious that we know who did it. So,
well, for me, when I heard the engravings on the bullets or whatever, I was like, this is too fucking neat. This is all too neat. And he apparently
it's
like
too in our face, and they want us to have this big, crazy reaction,
Yeah. And, it's crazy because there's like probably some bigger things at play here.
1,000% huge.
Because guess what? The Congress, that was, Google that. The Congress votes on the, to release like the Epstein list or whatever, or rather to not, I should say, release. Oh, by the way, on the same fucking day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you seen anybody talking about that? Nobody. You know why? Because this is like understandably dominating all the headlines.
Absolutely. They
Man's a
knew what they were
DOJ. So this is the Epstein or the list or whatever. I think that was like, I don't know when that was last week, but this was the vote on that
Was Wednesday.
was bipartisan. and I always say, anytime they're
They're not
all
gonna
in
give it to you.
agreement on something, it should worry you. It should
Charlie
concern
Kirk
you.
said he is sure it's destroyed. It's gone.
What the
Epstein files.
You think so?
Yeah, I think the list is destroyed. Think about
see,
it.
I don't because that's
I think
their.
that there's a lot of powerful people on there that they, not just like Donald Trump powerful or anything, but like.
No, yeah, I think Donald Trump is scared of Israel.
This was also the same day they sent B-52 bombers over to Europe and the Middle East because they said Russia attacked Poland.
Bro.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So, but that's verified. Wednesday was the day they voted on that in the.
Yeah, and they did.
Do you know what
they did that Wednesday too?
Do you know what the vote was on that? Like what the actual. Could you Google that and see if you find that? Because I'm curious how bipartisan it actually was. It's. They have to protect themselves. They're doing this with that. It's not good.
Can I just say that you have a great voice for this stuff?
Thank you.
I feel like you could do some good.
Thank you.
Get your shit together, America. Shit.
I see, but I don't have typically guests like you that I could probably have. Like,
Get fired
there
up
are
and-
a lot, and I'm also like in the spirit of a guy like Charlie Kirk. Like, I'm all about anybody and everybody. I don't care what you think. Let's have a
loves
conversation.
Everybody, and he believed that Jesus died for all of us.
See,
loves
and then,
everybody. You're never too far into sin to give yourself to God.
Yeah,
That's what he believed.
he definitely, and he was also like shifting because he was like he was like Israel's very like obedient
He's a smart
little
man,
lapdog.
and they're afraid of him. He has like photographic memory. That man doesn't forget a statistic.
So that's the motion. This amendment requires breakdown that require the attorney to make public. Yeah. So it was actually not. It looks like it was just very. What was the breakdown though? I'm wondering. All Democrats voted nay. So the vote was okay. So okay. The list is still not out. And guess who is getting money from
Oh, that would be amazing.
Israel? A lot of fucking people in Congress, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. But here's the thing about this shit. You're saying they deleted it?
I feel
That's
like
their
it's-
blackmail. Why would they?
You're
That's their
right, you're
leverage.
right,
Why
you're
would you
right,
throw?
you're
If you had leverage, would you just throw it away? Fuck no.
What if they just say it's destroyed? You know what I mean?
Of course they would say that. They always do that.
I
but
think that's probably what we're going to get out of it.
well,
And then maybe somebody's going to get blamed for destroying the file.
how about this? How about we get any video other than a fucking gate video of a fucking plane hitting the Pentagon? Because I've yet to see a single one.
Yeah, let's not.
Like, how about that?
Yeah, I don't want to talk
how
about
about
9/11.
we?
Oh, gosh.
Like, here's the thing though. You don't even remember 9/11.
No,
you weren't
wasn't
even
there.
alive. See, it's crazy because
I'm
there
2002.
is a there's been like two of them in our lifetime, like Josh and I, but like these kind of like almost like paradigm shifting moments of like in history.
Where were you?
9/11's one of them, and COVID was one too.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was I on 9/11?
Yes.
Yeah, Cody, where were you on 9/11?
I was.
Let me guess. At school.
Not in New York. I
Were
was.
you?
I was at school. I had morning band practice, and so then I left because I had to make up a test in like geometry or something. I think, or I don't know, algebra 2 maybe. But yeah, so I was in the classroom making up a test, and this is like before school starts in the morning, and like some girl just walks in and she's talking about plane and hitting the
They
Twin
hit the second
Tower.
tower.
Well, no, like this is the thing. Upon her saying it at first, it was like I thought she was talking about something like fiction. I thought she was talking about like a
But
movie
did
or
you
a
know
book.
what the Twin Towers were? Were they like something that everybody spoke about?
Yeah.
Were they-
Pull up my
Yeah,
Instagram. I'll
'cause
show you.
Like
In
what?
fact, the San Antonio Spurs, where he's from, they called the two tallest players the Twin Towers.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Well,
everybody-
then that, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I could imagine you all knew what everybody was talking about.
It was very famous.
It-
So you didn't see the second plane hit?
No,
So imagine a whole generation of kids watching on television in their room a second plane hitting the tower. We all witnessed it,
yeah.
and people started screaming.
And wow, that's exactly what they wanted, was for everybody to see it and remember it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly
and then
right.
it was on every single channel except Nickelodeon. That was the only one.
Well, I sure hope it was.
So it was either SpongeBob or 9/11. Those are your
Pick
two
one,
choices.
pick one.
That was a crazy ass day. I was trying to find a picture. I was on top of the South Tower. I have a picture on top of the South Tower.
Like you've been
Like 2 years
to
before,
the Twin-
99. I was there in 99 with my brother.
That's horrifying.
It is horrifying.
2 years too close.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
because to have been there and have actually been on top, and like I can't tell
Would
you
you
like
have jumped out? I think sometimes that I might have. Well,
you know what's crazy is like my thing about all that is thinking about how bad must it have been
Horrifying.
that
terror.
was the thing to do,
the option.
because they theoretically at that point they still theoretically could have been rescued.
Like in their heads.
Theoretically,
we do have that.
not saying it was going to happen. It
I
obviously
know.
didn't, but it's like so.
If you
so
didn't
it had
die
to be
before
so
watching it come
bad
down,
that
yeah.
I don't care that I might
whether
be
could get
rescued. I
saved,
have
yeah.
to get out of
I have
this.
to get out of
That
it.
Yeah,
is
you're gonna burn.
the smoke. Oh my gosh, they couldn't breathe.
that is
Seriously, that's
The question is,
Makes
would you
my
rather
eyes water.
burn or jump out a window? And
Jump out.
Obviously, most people would rather jump out a window.
Just
but
go,
it's like the but
Yeah, they have the falling man. Have
Yeah.
you ever seen him
Yes,
before?
I have.
Yeah,
that is one of
but
the most
imagine how
iconic
you
pictures
have to
ever
be
taken, probably.
feeling in
I would do the Superman thing, and I put my fists out, and I go.
the terror.
The Superman.
I'm like towards the
I-
pavement.
No, I would pray to God that I would just pass out before I ever hit the ground
Well, I mean, you like,
from terror.
yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I've heard that you could pass out before you hit the ground.
you're probably tripping the whole way down. To be honest with
you're
you,
just so
your brain's just
your
like
brain,
"Bleh."
there's think about it.
and like hyper, but like imagine just
it
being like
actually
outside
gives me a
running and
head-
like some guy just kills you and lands on you. That somebody died like that too.
No,
Probably.
they did
I'm sure they
not.
did. They had to
They
have.
did
There's no
not.
way they had to have. With how many people jumped out? How many people jumped out? Hundreds.
Probably.
Hundreds of the
you think
deaths
somebody
on that
got-
day were suicides. There were a lot of suicides on 9/11, guys. A lot.
I know, and God bless
It's crazy.
their souls.
It's crazy.
But do you think somebody got crushed by another human?
No, yes, I'm sure that happened. It had to have happened.
Dude, that's horrifying.
It had to have. I mean, I don't know if there's anything documented that it happened, but it's like, it just seems
I
too
think that would be documented.
likely given that, well, but like people that got hit by shit when the plane hit,
Absolutely.
for sure. So the idea is the same, right? I mean, it's just falling to people, except the debris is people instead of
I mean,
metal
it could have
parts.
happened. They found a passport, so you know.
Oh yeah, they found a
How
passport.
convenient.
Yeah, how convenient.
Yeah, and you know what was really convenient is that they were so good. They figured out Building 7 was going to collapse before it ever. They actually announced it even.
Oh yeah,
which is
yeah.
wild, you know, considering it hadn't collapsed yet. So
They can predict the future.
yeah, apparently now people can look at a structural steel building and within matters of hours analyze it enough to determine that it's going to structurally fail. Sounds not like physics, like sounds like fantasy world to me. And then also, yeah, let's not include that on the official 9/11 report that takes a year for us to even start on because, you know, it took some time to get rid of the evidence, guys. We had to send it to China. China's like, thanks.
Dude, you're so good. Yes,
Oh, bro.
I'm loving it.
I see, but yeah, this is like when did you get on this train, bro? Because you're a conspiracy theory, dude. When did you watch Zeitgeist?
I never watched that guy.
You never seen Zeitgeist?
I don't know
No.
what that is.
Like 09.
09.
Yeah, 09.
Wow.
You know, it's funny because I feel
Lucky
like
you.
us stand-ups, like we all like once that
Yeah, I
starts
started-
getting unlocked.
I started in 2010.
Yeah.
Wow.
We both started doing stand-up at the same time, like 15 years.
Wow.
It's been a while. Yeah. That was like where for a while after 9/11, there was no questioning of any kind the official story.
Oh,
like not even like a
absolutely.
million miles away from it.
I can't even imagine.
It was only after.
They got rid of X-Files.
Huh?
They got rid of X-Files because X-Files was conspiracy stuff, so they got rid of it.
Yeah. But when did they get rid of it? 02?
I think either that year or the very next year.
Yeah. No, but like,
There's a lot of patriotism.
yes.
Good. We need more of that.
A specific type of patriotism.
Well, here's the thing. It's like it needs to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs to be like the idea. We're fighting for the idea of America, not for America itself, I think.
I mean, I fight for BlackRock.
Get out.
BlackRock and Vanguard.
Thanks, Larry Fink. He's probably a twink. Fink the twink. Let's start that.
That's
That's a
good
hashtag.
one.
Fink
You're
the twink. Fucking
So
bitch
full
ass.
of wit.
Ho. Fink twink. Fink twink.
Are you gonna watch Peter?
He
want that
owns.
clip. I
Well,
want
he
that.
doesn't.
Are you guys gonna go to Peter Thiel's talk about the Antichrist here in Austin?
Oh no.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know
Peter
about
Thiel. He's a billionaire.
Wasn't he friends with Ghislaine?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Wait, he's coming to Austin and he's going where?
He's a billionaire,
He's
isn't he?
doing a 4-part talk about the Antichrist
Where?
here in Austin. I don't know where.
Oh. Well, that's horrible.
Who is it? Where's Waldo? Where's the Antichrist? No, yeah.
Yeah.
Because isn't the whole thing we're supposed to like the Antichrist? Isn't that the thing?
That the Antichrist. Well, apparently the Antichrist isn't one person. The Antichrist is like.
It's a mind virus.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
What's the nomenclature for that? There's a word, I forget. For a mind virus, it sounds cooler. Peter
Well,
Thiel. Fuck him. I don't
our-
trust that guy. I don't trust that guy.
I don't trust that guy at
Look at him.
all. Look
He
at him.
looks
Look at
like-
his eyes. There's nothing in his eyes.
Antichrist
Oh,
lecture.
maybe is it taken down?
So is there anyone you know who's going to this?
I certainly don't know anybody. I literally just heard about this.
No,
How
But
much is
also, so like the Antichrist, as in like, is he making like a case here?
a 4-part
One of
lecture.
his lectures, you can
Is it
let you just press.
is it Will Ferrell? Who is it?
It's Monday, September. Also, it's the 15th, the 22nd, the 29th, and the 6th. So he's spreading it out, which is nice. You know,
It's his Act 17 collective.
lectures from 6 to 7.
He's going to tell you about Antichrist. Spoiler alert, it's actually him. Believe it or not. No, I don't know.
I don't
so
get it.
this is where it's at.
Wait, is that here? That's Austin?
No, this is San Francisco.
I was going to say, okay,
Oh.
that's not Austin.
I guess he moved it from Austin.
Good.
I heard it was
I
originally
mean-
going to be in Austin.
Well, here's the
I don't
thing.
know
You
what he's
gotta
doing.
like you have to be the person that says fucking say whatever you want. That's why like with all the
Absolutely.
crazy shit I'm hearing this past week, I'm like,
have-
yeah, say it.
God bless
Like
you.
we're gonna see what ages like milk. Let's watch and see what
That
ages
is
like milk.
such a good way to put it. I feel the same way.
Like you're just like you're probably gonna not be like all that feeling all that great about saying all this later. Like imagine being one of the
Absolutely,
people that said MLK had it coming. Imagine being one of those people.
Oh wow, that's so.
Because there definitely were some. For again, I
Yeah,
positing
I can
things that
imagine
happened in history.
That's so funny.
that had to have
thinking
happened.
About that.
But yeah, certainly there were.
we were alive when MLK got shot too.
Okay, picking on the young guy. Picking on the young
I
guy.
was in my dad's sack still at that point.
Oh my god, you actually got me. I was like, tell me about that era.
Fucking A. No, dude. No.
That was
MLK.
good.
That
That was
the 60s were a crazy era of political. Like, but I don't want to. Let's not make this
I think things are more
Another
crazy
one of
now
those
because of
eras.
social media and the way that things are so wide,
Fans the
spread,
flames.
personal, and everybody's so triggered. And I think that it is a little more fast paced now. You know.
Well, information is like out, and it's like, but it's also quick. Like people aren't taking the time to like follow up. They're not taking. They're reading a headline and then they're making a judgment call. They're making a character judgment call, and it's like if you actually give a shit about who you are and what your like integrity means to the world, then you should care about giving just due before you make those kind of like indictments on somebody as a human being. Like you're probably projecting in a lot of these cases. I think a lot of these people.
They are projecting a lot, and I feel like a lot of the things that they call people are exactly what they're doing. I don't know. I feel
right.
Well, I got into an argument on Facebook today, but I woke up to
What are
it,
you doing on Facebook?
Oh my! I love Facebook.
Boomer land over there.
I'm a Facebook.
Are you
girl.
Okay? You're like.
I'm a Facebook girl.
Are you? Mm-hmm. That's surprising.
Facebook is very underrated, honestly.
You know, I like cross post everything I do on this there, and it never gets anything for me. And I have like, I don't know, 1,300 or something.
Okay.
But I'm like,
yeah, I don't use Facebook as like a social
right,
media
no,
platform. I just use it for family and some friends.
and buying shit.
No.
Facebook Marketplace
yes,
is the new
you're right.
Craigslist. It's straight up as the new Craigslist. It's like a more, it's a safer
you have
Craigslist.
No idea. I just got the cutest polka dot dress
Did you?
off of Facebook Marketplace.
all right.
I love Facebook.
It's already almost the end of that season, isn't it?
I know, it kind of is. I don't care. I'm a polka dot girly for life. Okay.
Yeah. All right. I respect that.
But yeah, this girl just left a bunch of crazy comments under my just a very beautiful statement. Yeah, well, it's actually pretty funny.
I'm curious.
Can I just read one thing?
Yeah,
to
please.
That
I'm like, I want to highlight some of this insanity. This is
but I
crazy.
need you
I'll
to-
read one of mine. I got into
Okay.
it. Quincy fucking, I think he's a comedian.
You know what's crazy? There's parents that made Facebooks for their babies before they're even born, and so you have Facebook accounts older than the kid.
Wait, why would they do that?
Well, and I said this as a
why
joke.
would they do that?
It was a thing that
That's
people
horrible.
did like in 2010.
I used to have
Oh,
a
that's
joke about
awesome.
this. Facebook, one day Facebook's
That's
going to
kinda
become
cool.
Ancestry.com.
Yeah, they would.
That's what it's going to be.
I think it's pretty damn cool.
They do it for their dogs. They do it for their relationships.
Yeah, well, like now
I
those
had-
people, like now the people that would have said MLK had it coming are going to have there. It's like that kind of dumbness is going to have lasting forever now. Like you're going to see
Oh.
people, because history will determine who
Who was
the
right.
winners are.
Yeah.
well, who the winners are. The winners, here's the thing, though, the winners change. The winners change. Or do they? Are they always the same?
That's
Is
always
that the whole
the
thing, right? Where we think they change. Maybe like billionaires that we think are like the richest in the world are actually just the lapdogs of the fucking real motherfuckers that run
Yes.
shit.
Maybe it's intergalactic.
Maybe the richest people in the world aren't on any fucking list. How about that?
No,
like,
I think
they're not
that
on
they
any fucking
definitely
list.
Are on a fucking list.
Well, see, they own the list, so
That's true.
you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you talk about
it was a
BlackRock.
blackmail ring. It was a blackmail ring. It
Yeah.
was
Well, and it's
very.
It's what do they call it? Honeypot. It's a honeypot.
I hate that. Honey pot. If you put a pot full of children, I don't think of it as honey. So it's disgusting. Let's call it
What?
something different.
What is it?
I don't know, but not honey pot. I hate that. It's a honey pot. Nope, you're
That's
not gonna
Puff
get
Daddy.
me. You're not gonna get me
Puff
with
Daddy,
kids.
P.
That's
Diddy.
not honey. What the fuck are you talking
Well,
about?
it's okay. This is where Epstein comes in, and again, if you even start to talk about the word or the name Epstein and the name Israel in the same sentence, you're gonna be like,
I just did that on Twitter.
did
Shadow
you?
banned.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love you, bro. That's great.
Oh, I didn't put Israel. I put Mossad, but
Well, I see. I was instructed, and I think it was rightful criticism to say like, you should say Israel, don't say Jews or Jewish.
Absolutely. I
Because
feel like that's
Israel
a
is a
word.
state with an agenda that all states have, and
It's
it's also was created by the United States.
I don't like the religion.
The only reason Israel exists is because of the American and British government. I mean, like
who have you been talking to? The black
we
Israelites?
ordained. I
said, who have you been talking to? The black Israelites?
What, do you know the origins of Israel, right?
Oh, yeah, they gave me
Like of the modern day
they gave me
Israel.
no, they gave me a pamphlet though.
Dude, the modern day Israel wasn't established until post World War II,
Yes,
right? By
bye.
the United States, the
Okay.
winners, right? As long as we stay the winners, we get to keep writing history, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't know.
And then it'll keep getting written bullshit. And but Howard Zinn, what is that? People's History of the
Yeah,
United
but
States.
you'll get a cool vape, so that's nice.
Please.
No, I can't get it from China
Please.
anymore.
No, I know. We don't get any cool vapes. Our vapes are so weird.
Yeah,
We need to stop vaping. It's goy slop.
I
Oh,
know. It is. You're right.
this isn't live, is it?
No.
No.
Okay. Whew.
It's what is it? What did you do? I have
Goy
to.
slop.
What is?
Because we're goyim in the talum. But yeah, we call McDonald's and vapes. Me and my friends call it goy slop.
Goy slap. Is that like a slur?
I would think that it's probably not that good. It's probably not a good word.
I don't care necessarily as long as it's like not gonna affect.
It's not like, an actual slur.
I actually had a clip taken off Instagram.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you'll get
For
that
what?
taken off Instagram.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna post that.
Oh,
Yeah, don't.
But no, I had one where we were talking about privilege of a certain type of individuals from a certain eastern part of the world. Just the idea that like people talk about white privilege, and you can talk about white privilege till the fucking cows come home. Nobody cares. It's totally fine. It's okay to be like talking about race as long as you're not the, such and such. And then you don't get like Patrice said it, dude.
I heard
Straight white guys can't say nothing.
But it's coming to
but
an
it's
end.
changing. Yeah, I think so. I agree.
I heard Nick Fuentes say that.
Dude, what is his deal, bro? I thought he was like so far out that he got like, and now I hear he's got like hundreds of thousands of followers.
My
Oh, he
mom
has a
keeps
bunch.
calling me.
He has a bunch of followers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, isn't he like super radical?
Oh, Nick Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes? I don't know much about him.
He's insanely radical. I love it. I'm sorry, but I love it.
But like, we have to caution. We have to caution.
Absolutely.
We have
I think that he gives good contrast to how great and amazing Charlie Kirk was and how moderate and civilized Charlie Kirk was. I think that people don't know who they killed.
Good point.
They think they killed a Nick Fuentes. They think they killed a Myron, but they killed Charlie Kirk. They killed an angel living on our earth.
That is a brilliant point because it is true. Like people
That's who
that
they
in their
think they
mind,
killed,
but that's the thing. Everyone gets lumped in together. So Charlie Kirk, it's the same thing with like the Me Too. It was everybody is Weinstein. If you're in that like, and it's like Louis a lot more gray area, right? Or Aziz there's no gray area.
Or
It
Bill
just was a
Cosby.
bad date. Or everybody's Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
But you're that. So there is no distinction. It's like there's a reason we have different degrees of
Absolutely.
misdemeanors and felonies because like there's different levels of fucked up.
of everything.
But it's like, yeah, you're right. People think he's Nick Fuentes. That's in their mind.
Charlie
that's
Kirk
who he
didn't
is.
have. I don't think he had 1 ounce of fucked up inside of him. It's insane. I think I'm gonna talk about it every single day now.
And like, did you follow a lot of his content? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I listened to him every single day getting ready, when I showered, I would have his debates on my speaker and I would just, because you didn't have to watch, you could just listen. Loved him so much. Him and Candace Owens were my two only podcasts I listened to. Like listening to stuff. I would listen to him while I drove if I didn't want music. Like, so now listening to him, I haven't listened to him in a few days, I've been indulging in Candace Owens.
Maybe that's the reason, though, they would go after a softer target, for lack of a better word. Because if you do that to a Alex Jones or a Nick Fuentes, that's a radicalized group of people compared to Charlie Kirk's people.
In
who are
contrast.
not, so they're not going to, go all out like, get militias. They're not going to do that.
Yeah, everybody just prayed and there was no violence at all.
yeah, you know what you didn't see? You didn't see a city get fucking looted and burned. You didn't like. Let's stop pretending that the destruction and violence and all of it is coming from both sides. It's not.
It's not.
It's coming from one side.
Absolutely not.
It's coming from one side.
And then they say there's hate speech. And that's what really gets me. It's hate
like Patrice
speech.
said, why can't I hate you in speech?
In speech. Like, that's
the stand-up community, it's crazy to me to see
everything.
people that don't see the bigger picture here. Because this is a free speech thing. This is you don't get to say words are violence. Violence is violence.
Violence is violent.
Like, I'm not going to hear if I hear another person say words are violence.
I know, it's destroying our First Amendment.
Shooting somebody in the fucking neck is violence.
That's violence. Thank you.
Nah,
And
my
then
words are violent.
Laughing about that is violence. What words are actually violence?
They're not. But actually, if they're,
you got to ask TikTok.
I got to download it first.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been apprehensive about it.
We
Like,
should have.
Call me old fashioned, but if any government's going to spy on me, it's going to be my own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
But also your government sold your
gonna be
information
my
to
own.
them.
Say what?
Also, your government sold information to them.
Oh, of
Maybe
course
not the
they did.
government itself,
Well,
but
it's like, yeah, and
the corporations
data
that run
is
it.
is gold. Data. And the scariest thing about it is that, like, when you think about the comprehensive matrix of data that they already have on you, as it ever growing amount of data on you over time, like, why do you think new data centers just open up everywhere all the time? Like, yeah, there's got to be somewhere to put all this shit. Like,
Oh, it's horrifying, actually,
It's-
the amounts of data that we have.
it's. Do you think we are going to see an internet bill of rights in our life? Do you think that's even?
I mean, after
All of the...
there's 10 years that they didn't do a cap on AI, like they're letting it run free. So after that, I'm sure they'll use AI to put a cap on everything.
Wow, that's going to suck.
What's going to suck is how AI is like we're all just becoming prisoners to algorithms.
We're going to be working for AI.
We
we're gonna be
probably in a lot of ways already are, and you don't even know it.
Absolutely.
No.
We're going to be majoring in AI and just...
In prompting.
Oh, wow.
I have a master's in prompting.
Prompting.
It's going to be a real thing.
I have a master's.
You know,
Yeah.
because some people, you know, can do really crazy detailed prompts and make some...
You can
detailed
also
stuff.
like there's a subreddit that's just
For
straight
prompts?
up chat GPT prompts, like
Oh, wow.
for different stuff, and some of them are like break me down and analyze the fuck out of me, and like don't like cut any corners. I want
Oh,
you
I
to
did that. That was
and
fun.
like let it, and it actually will fucking tell you shit that you're like, okay.
Mine felt kind of general, like a, you know... Like
Well, I think you
fortune
can
that
prompt
get out
it
of-
to be more cutthroat.
Okay.
But I think that like also you have to be as an individual like wanting that. You have to want to be like highly scrutinized for your own like growth and your own evolution, you know. And I think people are just too comfortable to be what they are, and the idea that you should stay the same person forever, like you're like that's not me.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Or if you just like emotionally abusing yourself, it's fun too.
Yeah. See, that's why I would do it, because I'm so self-aware. Maybe I just need to hear it come from something else, but I'm already aware of like all of my
Yeah. Are you?
all of my cons.
Yeah, all your what?
Cons, pros, cons.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
so then you're saying you don't think you have any blind spots, because by definition, a blind spot is an area where
no,
you just are not.
I am so self-aware of where I'm messing up. Yeah.
It's
Absolutely.
self-awareness.
Yeah. And
It's what's for dinner
self-awareness
is
what's for
lacking.
Yeah, absolutely.
Seriously lacking.
It's devastating.
You have to be willing to admit that you could be wrong. Like if
Oh,
you're not
100%.
willing to admit my opinion and my thoughts could change if new information is presented that makes sense for me to do that. But like that's literally like the definition of like dogmatic or just fervent like whatever classes or tribalism. So the word. It's like people are just they don't have any room or don't care to make any room for anything else other than what they already think. And that's why we should all do psychedelics, dude. Mushrooms. Right?
I love that.
I mean, it opens up your
I've
like
done
channels
so
of
much,
empathy,
yeah.
I think. And it just
I've
like,
done a lot of that, but
it's
I
like-
don't think it done. I genuinely didn't do any soul searching while I did acid or shrooms.
really?
Yeah.
I'm not
I
going to
just
say
had
every time that I have that.
I
spin,
tried.
but-
It was weird. I would just be like, whoa, the whole time. Like I never actually did any like spiritual
Really?
stuff. No, I was like 19 and 18 with my friends in her apartment. We would just watch stuff and we would all just throw stuff at the wall. And we never like got spiritual about things. Like it's weird.
See, and that's
actually.
also, I think a lot of it is what you're doing, who you're with will dictate,
Honestly, I don't.
Mushrooms are nature. You got to go to
I've tried
nature.
DMT.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you-
I didn't, do the breakthrough thing and stuff.
Tell me more, Rogan.
It was very well, it tasted horrible. It tasted like
Yeah, no, it does.
battery acid, I guess, or like
Yeah, it's
horrible. It tastes like ammonia, actually.
you have DMT.
Yeah.
Have you gone the full
I
full
didn't do the
clip?
full. I couldn't.
How many hits did you take?
I only took like a 2, but they were kind of.
I took 2, and I wanted to do. There was just not enough to do a third hit, but if
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do that third, but how many would you do? 3, 4?
I would. So I didn't do a bunch of hits in a row. We just kept putting the DMT on top of the weed, and smoking it. And we just kept doing that again and again. And we'd like, go to other worlds for a little bit and come back.
I didn't go to another world.
It is a very like, everything is good.
That's kind of how it felt, yeah.
Yeah, like all is right, all is fine, all is, it's like, and then that's why it makes sense when you're dying. I think that's the thing your brain does is just gives you a bunch of DMT, so you're probably just like,
oh yeah, so yeah, I used to indulge in that thought when I was younger. I was obsessed with that fact
of
that
what
DMT shoots through your brain.
Oh yeah,
fully when you die. I used to be very atheist because of that thought, but I don't think that. I feel like that just has a lot to do with your last experience here on Earth. Where they say your life flashes before your eyes. I think that's what that could be. You lose all concept of time though in that.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
The whole thought is just, it really will.
I mean, I haven't died recently, but
I get
I'm
existential
sure
dread.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh
Are you afraid of death? You're afraid of death?
Well, I'm afraid of how I
isn't
will
that the
die.
whole point of? Okay, all right, fair.
I don't want.
That's to me. That's what I think the distinction is, because I don't think a lot of people are afraid of what they think. I don't think people are as afraid of death as they are of dying.
Yeah, once you're dead, you won't care.
Yeah,
but
like the actual part, the actual end part. Like that's the moment where you're like
getting there, and people. I always think of how lucky people are to actually already be with Jesus and to just have already gotten the hard part over with. I don't want to face it one day at all. But
I mean, and it's also, it's just one of those things that it's pointless to put your mind in that place because, you're gonna.
Yeah, you can't. Humans are.
Life's passing you by.
Something we just
don't forget to live.
Well, Peter Thiel will put you into the Matrix with AI
simulation theory.
God.
So,
Miss Shit Talker over here.
I want to live forever. Can you program me into the cloud?
Yeah.
Fucking Johnny
But I feel
Depp
like
and
that's
Transcendent. Was it Transcendence?
I would be just as scared to do that because it would feel like death. I don't know.
See, I don't
It'd feel like
to
I was
me
just
like
doing suicide.
I think living forever sounds scarier than
yes,
than dying.
thank you.
To be honest with
because
you,
what's gonna happen to those? Oh no!
I mean,
guys,
like I want to have a good run. You know what I mean? I want to be like my papa when he died because he was just like he was good. He was good. He just kind of like he was kind of an asshole, but
exactly.
He was
my papa's an asshole.
I asked him on his deathbed, what his like words, like if he could give me any words of advice. I was like, what would you say? Practice. That's it. Like,
yeah, but he was quoting
God
Allen
bless.
Iverson when he said that. Practice.
he said, we're talking about practice, not a game. Not a game.
Practice. That's hilarious. If you do that as a grandpa right before you die.
Bless him.
That's a sketch. Write that down.
Practice.
Let's write that down because that'd be fucking great. Like, we're talking about Papa, not a game, Papa. Practice? You think that's where my highlights started? No, I love that Jordan commercial too. He's like, it's my fault. I made it look easy when it wasn't, dude. No, but it is. It's that's how you get to Carnegie. Practice. It's
you can drive.
That's why it's very important that people understand too the second practice in practice, because it's not the first practice, it's the second one. Like practicing is not fun. Sometimes it is, but it's like going to the gym. Sometimes you want to go to the gym. More often than not, when I go to the gym, I don't really feel like that going all that much. You know what I mean? So it's like it's one of those, that second practice, the second whatever. It's like it's not just practice. You don't just go practice once and then you have to practice again. It's like
Practice.
Yeah.
I will.
There's a lot of wisdom
keep
in that.
that. I will keep.
And
that.
I'm not just saying that because my papa said it.
I'll keep that.
Because
I will honor him by keeping that.
He also
I'll
his
use
favorite
it.
joke. The 3 rings of marriage.
No.
Engagement ring, wedding ring, suffering.
Suffering. Your papa said that?
Like 8,000 times probably. Dude, they
sounds
let
like a
him get
funny
a
guy.
mic on a Southwest flight one time.
Oh,
I heard.
really? What
Yeah.
did he say?
I don't want to know.
Aw.
Like
I wish that we could know.
He wanted to be a stand. He thought he was a stand-up, but he was also.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's weird is finding out your grandfather was a Freemason at his funeral, or making because I knew he was a Shriner, but I never connected the dots on what Shriners are. Mm-hmm. They're Freemasons with little hats on. Like, but it was like, oh, these weird random dudes showed up at my grandfather's funeral. I don't know. I'd never seen them before. Don't know who the fuck they are.
Did they dance?
And they had, they didn't dance, but they had like the full fucking garb. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, oh shit. Like Papa was in a fucking gang, you know?
He was
this gang's like the oldest gang, dude. Mm-hmm. Fucking old
it
school.
Is, right?
It is probably the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's pretty old.
It's older than the mafia for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it predates Italy, I'd say.
Well, bless your Papa.
I don't know. Bless him.
Like
you know what's amazing? You want to hear something like the most beautiful thing ever? What? Is that my granny, who passed away, she was an angel. She died in 2002. Yeah, and so no, it's been a while. Don't worry.
No, but grandparents are.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I have one of her artworks adorning my kitchen. Yeah, but she loved hummingbirds. Like she was like she put feeders out at her like outside her kitchen window, and then she would paint in her like upstairs bedroom, like she had an easel and I had like a patio, and she put one out there, and so I would go there sometimes after church and like watch her paint and like just watch the hummingbirds flying up, and so it was very symbolic for her, the hummingbirds. And 8 years later, when my papa passed, she was his wife. During the funeral, like, and I think only one of my cousins also saw this. Mm-hmm. A fucking hummingbird just came up and like just hovered over for an inordinate amount of time, where it was almost like my granny was like, hey, you know, like,
yeah, and hummingbirds are,
and it was like she was like getting him, and like she, you know, it's like, yeah, hummingbirds are.
They don't like to.
There's beauty in chaos with hummingbirds because they're just so. But
they're
it's like
going
calm.
So fast that they can't slow down because their heart rate would slow down too much and they would die. They can never stop going that fast. It takes them so long to slow down. That's just so cute.
Yeah, no, they're
so cute.
They're kind of mesmerizing. Hummingbirds.
They are so cool in slow motion.
Yeah, well, they look even when they look like they're in slow motion like all the time.
When they're moving, you're right.
Because just the way their wings are going, because it's like, but yeah, they're definitely. I love just like watching hummingbirds.
Your grandma was there in a hummingbird.
She came by. She was probably.
I think that
was
was
like,
her,
all right.
her farewell.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, it was definitely like, and afterwards, I was like, nobody. I was like, yeah, none of y'all fucking saw that. Like, the only one. Like,
well, maybe it was meant for you to see.
I loved Granny the most, I guess.
Yeah,
what it really comes down to.
She needed you to know that. Do you see?
You know, there may be a couple of people ever you get in your life that get to remain an angel. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to pretend I didn't hear what my cousin told me a couple of Christmases ago about my granny. And she's going to stay an angel.
Oh, no.
We're not talking about that. That is probably my best joke I would ever do if I wanted to.
Funny clip.
It's really... Finding out your granny wrote like erotic fan fiction is...
No, that's pretty amazing.
You know, it's great. I just wish my cousin would have kept it to her fucking self.
No.
Were they erotic paintings too?
Not that I'm aware of, and I fucking hope to God that none ever surface, because fucking they would have by now.
Go look at that painting again.
No, bro, it's fucking Arneson River Theater.
And she might have Disneyed it.
It's a landscape, motherfucker.
It could be a Little Mermaid thing.
There's a bird,
penises, and they don't even know.
Fucking Disney.
That's iconic of your grandma.
Yeah,
I mean, you didn't have your phone to go watch porn.
I mean, not that I would on my phone anyway, but
think about it. It was okay, but it was rough.
I don't jerk off mobily, fucking Lil Dicky.
How do you
jerk off mobily? That's a Lil Dicky fucking. Oh. What song is that? Let Me Freak. It's fucking Lil Dicky's hilarious. No,
but yeah, like grandma had to get creative. Mm-hmm. You know,
and you know she was coming from a time where. Like the wife stayed home and kept the home up, and it could be done because like the man was like inflation hadn't gone so fucking far out of control, dude. That's where you're like, I don't want to hear a fucking another boomer talk to me about like this is a different. This economy is so light years worse than what our parents and parents'
Absolutely,
parents were.
We can't have, one person, the nuclear family is kind of getting destroyed. The whole concept of like traditionalism is getting kind of destroyed by the fact that everyone in the household kind of needs to work to even have a house. Like,
Right.
the woman needs to go to work, and so does the husband. It can't just be like the husband can take care of the whole household anymore. I feel like that kind of throws women into
This
the
guy was a
mess.
stay-at-home dad for a while,
Really impressive.
but then he built this up, which now it's like he's like making it worth it.
Yeah.
Like you had to go get it, but like that's the thing. It's like it's really about like this is what I say about dating now, just in general, is that like there's just so many people coming out here like coming like with the mindsets like what can you do for me, and not nearly as many people saying what can we do for each other. Like the idea of again buying into something bigger than yourself, because that's what a relationship is buying into something bigger than you. Yeah, but you don't have a lot of that. You have a lot of selfishness. Not you, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean.
No, absolutely. I completely agree. I think you can support somebody, I think things should be kind of 50-50 at first in a way, because you can't
But I
have
think it's like
crazy
also
expectations on people.
like acknowledging that different strengths, right? Like as men and women, we have different strengths. Like there's things that
It's
like
crazy how
I'm gonna be better
controversial
at.
it is
It
to
really
say.
is.
But we do. Women are we're great at reading rooms. We're so empathetic.
Y'all are
and-
also more like adept at like making a house into a home. You're more like you create.
we're warm and we're nurturing and we're motherly, and
Yeah.
we just have those kind of instincts in men.
And I think as men, like for me, I don't, I feel good when I do something that like, needs to be done.
Y'all like puzzles and y'all like to conquer things.
It's like,
yeah.
exactly. And it's like, that's what I talked to you about male mental health, because that was another thing. Like, I really commend you. Thank you for being that advocate. Like that
Of
is,
course,
I
men's mental
shouldn't have
health-
taken us this long on the podcast to get to that, because to me, that is such there are not a lot of women. It's actually things are starting to shift a little. I feel
I
it
feel
feels
like they
like it.
are as well.
Yeah, but that's been part of what makes the goddamn rates of suicide so high.
Oh, yeah.
It's because of that exact not fuck that, I don't care. Whereas if it was, again, we talk about reversing things, if women were killing themselves at 4 times the rate that men were, we would probably be like running out of a society pretty quickly actually. But yeah, I mean, it would be a different, like it would be considered as big of a deal as it should be.
Absolutely.
But it's like,
I feel like men are being targeted the most when it comes to everything, because, men are told to be soft and to be emotional, and then, they're told not to. And then society's like, well, you're not emotional enough. And then they're like, you're too emotional. And I feel like men don't really even care. I feel like they just kind of keep it all inside. They really don't even talk about any of this stuff at all. I don't really think they even give it a second thought, really. I feel like men just kind of suck it up and go about their daily life, which I think is a good thing, but only because, I don't know, I feel like men are just being targeted in society right now. So I feel like I really don't know how to explain it.
oh, no, yeah, I agree with you.
But their mental health, when you tell men to start being soft
It's a
and
punchline.
feminine,
Mental
that's
health is a
also bad
punchline.
for
MR,
society.
like just the whole idea of men's well-being is kind of a joke to a lot of people.
Absolutely, but it is also hard to say, men need to be more emotional and
Well,
some men don't like
need to
to-
learn how to like properly regulate themselves in that way too. Because like our default emotion is anger.
yeah, they're
Men,
pretty
we get
neglected.
angry. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think there actually can be good anger. I think some anger actually is very useful, can be anyway.
I think so too.
Channeled properly, like put into something good. Like, because that's what it is. It's not that you're not going to feel negative emotions. It's what are you going to do with them when you feel them? Like I had to stop drinking because I'm like, I'm going to kill myself if I keep drinking.
Congratulations, that's
Thank you.
amazing.
It's, I wake up every day, make a new decision today, but it's also like, it's right there all the time. So it's like, but that's just a decision to make, to be like, all right, like
Dude,
I
how long have you been doing that?
3.5, almost 3.5 years. Coming
Wow,
up to 3.5
that's
years.
so cool.
Thank you. I mean, it's like,
Especially in Austin.
it can be isolating. It can make me feel isolated a little bit, but the good thing is that I don't care, that I'm not doing it for, I just know what it is. But and I think that a lot of bad things happen because of alcohol in our society.
Absolutely.
And we're all lying and pretending
it's
like it's
demonic.
not. It 100% is very demonic. Yes.
Yeah, I've seen it kill a lot of people in my family. It's like a real big thing for my family, actually. And yeah, I always am so proud of people who are able to stop, because I've seen people that have gone too far and they can't survive anymore unless they do drink, you know, down some.
And it's like, it is a liar. Alcohol's a liar. Like it tells you, look, hey, come on, let's have a good time, you know, but then you end up doing things you don't.
As I'm ready to go home and down a bottle of wine.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm sorry.
But to me, it's like as long as you are understanding of where, and it's also like some people, like for me, like people seem to take it because I don't drink, like a lot of the time, that it's like almost like, I feel like they think it's like an indictment on them if they're drinking, and they get more self-conscious about it. And it's like, I don't care. I really don't.
Yeah.
Until if it becomes problematic, in which case I'm going to care. Yes. As long as we're having fun, and it's like, but the problem is a lot of people can't keep it just there in the fun. And that was my problem. Like, it was fun for a while, and then it's not just in like a macro sense, but in a microcosm sense of on a night, you know, it starts out fun. By the end, a lot of time it's not good, you know.
Absolutely.
So it does. It's like, it's always making promises that it never fucking keeps. So.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And you wake up and your emotions aren't regulated for like 3 days because of your dopamine and everything. Yeah,
I think a lot of men could go a long way to like helping themselves mentally get better if they just cut it out, like cut back or cut out entirely.
Oh yeah, I feel like y'all's brains just get a lot angrier on.
And we'd be less shitty as men, because my fuckboy days were more in my drinking days, for sure. I mean, yeah,
because it kind of takes away your self-control in a way.
Well, and it just makes you
easier.
Like your standards are lower. I'm like, I have fucking standards now? What the fuck is this? This fucking bullshit.
You were easy.
I'm like, but that's the reason I'm like having less sex, because it's like, I'm not just gonna just have sex, right? You know, like it's gonna need to be something that feels, you know, But it's like, I feel like, the alcohol is a huge, and it is very just dark and sinister and just what's the word?
Really
like it rots away at things, like for people in like ways that are very, you know, subtle over time.
Oh yeah, it's very subtle, but once it starts to kill you, it's so fast. It's so scary. It's the worst death I've ever seen. I hate it.
It's definitely like,
it's an ugly one.
It's not a it's not, you don't have to turn around. You could, unless you don't want people to say, you're like, I've got an image to keep up here.
No, I don't. No. I just
it's one of those things that it's like, I think the journey of it goes like from, if you like, the people that can keep it in check, they keep it in check. Like, and like, I have friends, like I have my friend Roland, who I've known for like over 20 years, and like love him, like just like awesome dude. And like, I've over 20 years of friendship, I think I've seen him with a drink in his hand. He does drink, but I've seen him with a drink in his hand. Probably I could count on one hand for sure, I think. But like, in one of those times was his wedding, which obviously you're gonna drink. But it's like he drinks, but he's not a drinker. And then like, you get to that point, if it's like you're trying to like do a job here, because to me it's like there's a difference between having fun and like just doing it to like, I gotta fucking, you know, make these.
Absolutely. Like,
and you think you're actually gonna be helping yourself, and you're really just you're making it. You're exacerbating it.
Absolutely. I always wait until after 5 o'clock.
There you go.
Make sure to
That's
wait
good.
until after.
That's good. That's wise. That's advisable.
Thank you.
I would say.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Are we? I didn't say whether it was PM or AM. No. Is it a weekend?
No.
Bender? Anybody? Anybody? Bender? Bender. Yeah. No, I mean,
No,
like,
I'm just kidding.
and I'm like no saint, like by any stretch. I still enjoy myself from, different things that I don't mention on podcasts. But it's like, it's one of those that, like, it's, and I know you're not doing this on purpose, but it's almost like that's kind of the default for a lot of people reaction is that they almost feel compelled to like kind of, be like, I see, but I'm like, and it's like, just
I do
it's,
drink.
it's like,
I could see that because that's how I see a lot of people react to people who don't drink. But I have a lot of friends who don't drink. I kind of think that they're drinking while we're together.
If you're
like in my head, they're drinking.
Oh yeah,
like they'll have a glass of water, but to me, they're drinking.
Well, and I feel like I can blend in like pretty easily. Like I don't advertise it necessarily if I'm out. Like if somebody is asking,
By the way, I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Just so everybody
not drinking.
knows.
That is water.
I don't do that.
That is vodka. Water is water. It's water.
You should get. Do you ever get a water with a lime just to like camouflage?
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and like, here's the other thing. I also like. I don't care. Like, I don't like if somebody like I don't
like mocktails.
It's been, like,
I feel like they're a scam.
They are. It's fucking.
Like
you're getting exactly. Fuck that.
And it's like $18.
I like to me, club soda with a lime. Like, is such an easy order. No, I don't get charged most of the time, even for it. And it's like, and it blends like you can easily pass it
Just
off as like a
partying.
Vodka soda or some shit. It's like.
Yeah, I think that this needs to be normalized, unless shocking when somebody says, I don't drink.
It's
well, in Austin, it's really shocking.
Mm-hmm. I think it's one of those that I set myself apart for sure. But and here's the thing, I thought it would make me a more desirable, like, potential partner for someone, and it's actually
that's insane.
Kind of not really helped at all,
insane.
to be honest with you. It's kind of actually probably hurt my like I've literally actually had at least one woman straight up tell me, and it's fine, like it's totally cool that this is your lifestyle and you don't think it's going to work because you drink and I don't, but it feels like a shallow reason to like
absolutely
not pursue a thing. It feels like a
But do you say I would never date a girl who, like I get
every woman I've dated is drinks.
Okay.
I've yet to date I don't think I've dated a girl that doesn't drink, but it's like also different. Well, I think a lot of people drink more than they like to like purport themselves to.
Okay.
But like I had one ex that I had that I'm pretty sure she was sneaking drinks. And it's weird because like there was one instance where it was like a Sunday and we were hanging out and like I'm in one room and she's in another room, and then she comes in to the room I'm in and like kisses me, and then I'm like, that's fucking vodka on her breath. But I'm like, I didn't. She has her, and it's like it was dumb because it was a Sunday afternoon. So I'm like, if she wanted in that moment to have made hers, I wouldn't have fucking judged her. Sunday afternoon, it's fucking fun day, Sunday fun day. Like, like of any day to day drink, Sunday's the day you get the excuse,
the
right?
pass, yeah.
But it's like. Yet still sneaking around with it because I guess in her mind, like whatever, who the fuck knows. But it's like, it's one of those things. It's like not just kind of being sneaky about it. And it's like, that's where, again, it can create a problem where you're like,
absolutely.
okay,
I didn't
you
know.
can't be, I'd rather you just be real about it. Like, and if I think it's getting out of hand, then,
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm just a wine girl. That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
What's your wine of choice?
Well, if I'm at home, I'll just probably get like a cheap Moscato,
Okay.
something sweet. But, if I'm at a restaurant, I get something nice, it'll be like some kind of Pinot Grigio or
Okay.
yeah.
So you're a white wine girl.
Or rosé, but
or
I'm not really a rosé
you don't
girl.
dig into reds at all?
No, unless I'm at my neighbor's house having a glass of wine. She
He's like-
always invites me over.
She's like, I'm gonna open your palate.
Stop it. She does. She lets it air out and stuff. But I wake up with horrible headaches after red wine.
Red wine? Really? Yeah, I definitely, I really wasn't ever a big wine drinker when I was drinking, but I dated one girl particularly. She sold at wine, so she really showed me a lot of shit.
I want to do that actually. That would be such a cool
Yeah, well,
industry.
there's definitely
to learn the wines.
Yeah. What is it? Sommelier. You know who is? He's what's his face? Jeff. You don't know him from Adam, but I know a guy named Jeff that's a sommelier. They're like, wine people, wine connoisseurs, whatever. Yeah.
You don't know
it's
him from Adam.
you have to know your shit, like for sure, because it's like about where was it grown, what kind of soil, like what was it? Yeah, it's like
That's
a lot.
amazing, and I would love to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know where to get started on that.
You just got to use the tools you have at your disposal.
Yeah, that's true. Scared I don't know. Not be able. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean,
No, I already have a lot of fun in the HEB wine aisle. I indulge. I look at everything, but I can't pronounce a lot of it.
Yeah, well.
It just kind of looks like a bunch of.
It's definitely like, I personally, like, I don't have the palate refinement to like, or at least when I did drink, I like, it's like, yeah, this is a Cabernet and this is supposed to be like a really good Cabernet and this is like not considered a very, it's like, I don't, I
don't really care for
at
it.
a certain point. Like,
is there a kangaroo on it? Give it to me.
And then they're like, here's some Boone's Farm. And I'm like, yes.
Oops, sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, wine is like one of those ones I can't really differentiate good wine from bad wine. I just don't have, like, I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
The palate of
Some
that.
wine just tastes like beer and it's horrible. And it's just so nasty.
Yeah, beer is, it's funny too, because everybody that like, they're like, the NA beer game is like really good. And it's like, yeah, it tastes like just like beer. And it's like, so shitty? Like, so not good? That's probably like not the good selling point for me. Like, I didn't drink beer for the taste. Well, that was reason. That was like at best the second best top reason. And the number one reason, obviously. But yeah, it's,
I'm not a beer girl, so I couldn't.
You didn't strike me as one. You definitely didn't.
Cool.
You strike me as like, maybe you go out, you get like an espresso martini. Am I right?
Yes, espresso.
Espresso. I'm not cultured. I'm sorry.
No.
Espresso martini. Espresso.
Yes,
that's the one.
I only get one if I get like. No, if I get like 2 or more espresso martinis, I'm up all night long. So I get one espresso martini and then I'll move over to something like a cosmopolitan.
Okay.
And yeah, that's if I'm with my friends and we're having cocktails.
Yeah. Have you been to Roosevelt Room?
Yes, I have. I've
been
there
cocktail
like 3
bar.
times. I do. See, that's where I was just there like 3 days ago and I did get an espresso martini and a cosmopolitan. It was so good. Nice. Although their cosmopolitans are like 2 sips large. They're just really tiny and overpriced, but it's okay.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Cocktails.
Cocktails for you. That's cocktails for you. Absolutely. It's insane.
It is insane.
Here in Austin. I've never experienced anything like it, but yeah, I'm always
I can't imagine you're buying too many of your own drinks, though.
I am. You would
really?
Be so
surprising.
Would genuinely be so surprised. I think that's like a thing. I think that since men think that I would be getting free drinks, they don't. I think that they, by default, nobody gives me free drinks because, and this is the conclusion I've come to out of straight denial and like, am I ugly? Like, why do girls always say, let's go out and get our drinks bought? But when I go out, I never get my drinks bought.
Well, I think what it is, honestly, is that I think it's who you are. It's like you're not, you have to kind of be a certain kind of girl to like elicit or whatever the word.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that's probably just not how you're coming around. Like people aren't, you'd have to be more like, because it's like a lot of it is like feigning interest towards guys to get free drinks. I'm assuming. I mean, like, because
I think so.
Yeah, it's like, and maybe there is
like you have to be
but
suggestive,
like exactly,
not even in a,
which is kind of like calculative, and it's like it's probably less of your cup of tea.
No, I don't.
You'd rather have a real interaction with a person.
Absolutely, and I usually just go get my own drink, and by the time.
You did strike me because you are like I told you, very photogenic, and it's like you could on the face, if I didn't know you, I could be like, but I will say that from when I first met you, like it was like, oh damn, she's chill, she's cool. Like it's not necessarily, you actually do see a lot of attractive women that are very not user friendly, like not, and it's like you're like, and a lot of the time it's like I think they assume things. you can kind of see it in like the way they, and you're like, I'm not even, like you think I'm gonna, like you don't, like.
I don't want to drink from you. I have had people be like, you know, they kind of use the drink thing to like come sit with us, and I'm like, I have a drink, but thank you very much, and like we can still interact with each other without you buying me a drink. But yeah, I really don't get offered drinks, so that's just, and maybe it is the way I carry myself, and I already have, you know, I don't know, but I rarely have gotten offered drinks, you know, and which I always think I've had to come to these, you know,
apparently
I've done so
guys aren't
much.
approaching women as much nowadays.
They're not. They're really
yeah.
not. And I don't know. Because as a girl, like I feel like, you know, you think, oh, I look so good today. I think maybe, you know, today's the day. And, you know, it's so weird. And I'll get in my car and do like real mental gymnastics. Like, was I walking funny? Like, was I, what was it that I was just so weird today, I guess. Like nobody looked at me today. Like what the hell happened to me today? I thought this was such a cute face, such a cute outfit. What the heck? And I honestly think that men just kind of assume you probably, I think that men kind of just look at me and assume I probably get approached or I like the attention. So then they kind of try to humble me and like, do not
fucking negging.
Do not buy my drinks. They do not, you know, do anything.
Yeah.
You know? It's kind of cool though. You know? I don't know.
I mean, it's very interesting.
They think
I'm
a feminist.
Do they? Really?
Well, do I look like a feminist? I feel like I could look like a feminist.
Your hair is its natural color, so no, not really. No.
Not a barista.
I mean, if you had some like blue highlights, maybe I'd be like, all right, yeah, you're getting that feminist going. Like those are nature's, like it's like, you know, the frogs have the bright colors to warn you that they're poisonous. That's what those are. That's nature's way of warning you. I mean, yeah, I'm just trying to think from my perspective too as a guy, because I'm like, I buy drinks sometimes for people, but like it's very situational, and it's definitely not just on the face. Like I would need to feel a connection first to like even think maybe, okay, maybe. And then if I maybe conversate with a person because I'm not just gonna, generally, in fact, I don't think I've ever, or maybe I have, I don't know, but not anytime recently, go up just like, can I buy you a drink? That's, to me, that's not the way to
right. I feel like after
something.
the interaction, it's kind of like, who's going to go get a drink? I need a drink. And then it's kind of, things go from there and somebody gets the drinks. And I like that. That's always really natural when it's just like, what are you drinking? You get one, but yeah, I never get, it's so funny actually, because girls do plan, it's a whole night. It's like a whole a whole thing where they just get dressed specifically to get drinks bought for them. And like,
and then gaslight men into
but then I just don't, it doesn't happen to me and my friends are spending $100 each, you know, just going out for a few hours. And I just think something's happening.
It's fucking interesting.
Well, see, men are done.
I think men are kind of just.
Men are done.
I've gone on so many, many bad dates, and it's like, I am all about like you got to get out there. I got out there a lot, and at a certain point, it's not that I fear rejection. I don't like rejection. It doesn't feel great, but I don't fear it necessarily. But it's more just like the juice stopped feeling worth the squeeze is what it really came to. And it's
like what do the Jews have to do with your dating life?
We're done with the Jews for this podcast. Dude. Juice wasn't worth the squeeze. Yeah,
well,
no, it felt like that.
I think that's bullshit.
You think that, yeah? Well, and you're right. Maybe I'm a cynical, jaded.
Dude, there's no way.
Scratch a cynic, you'll find a disappointed optimist. That's legit. Like, I mean, you have to understand, like, I don't think men just got here overnight. This is like, I think the series of like a lot of.
My neighbor is calling me.
Are they?
I have to answer.
Okay.
Hello?
Gotta take that.
Hello, Beth? Can you hear me? Is there? Hello?
Where are we at? All right.
I can't
Probably
hear
wrap
you.
this up here.
Yes.
Soon.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no, I'm so good, but I'm actually super busy right now. I'm talking on a podcast, but yes, it's okay. Let's get together tomorrow. Okay, I love you. Goodbye.
Pocket dial? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, it was my neighbor Beth, but like,
Pocket dial.
I need to know, what if my house was on fire, so.
Yeah, well, no, that's fair.
Good to answer her calls.
Fair.
Never know. Sometimes I leave my dryer on and stuff.
Really?
So,
well, doesn't it go off on its own though after?
Mine, I keep it on wrinkle control.
You're
so
dry. Okay,
it'll
sorry.
just
I'm
keep
thinking
spinning every 5 minutes. Yeah.
Wait, are we talking about clothes dryer or?
Yeah, my clothes dryer. Yeah.
Okay.
I won't open it and turn it off, and it'll just keep warming it up over and over again.
That sounds like a fire
so
hazard.
my clothes don't get wrinkled. Well, you just can't be dumb. You have to just turn it off once it's
Can't
done.
be a fucking idiot.
Have common
Stupid.
sense.
No, yeah. I mean, I think you're right. I think that I think that also like I would hope that it conveys that I'm not like I reached that point where it's like you can be bitter or you can be better. And I made the decision to work on better, and that's been an ongoing and still, will be ongoing. And it's like that is the lane to be in, I think, if you're like talking about for men especially.
I think you're doing great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. But it's also just like I know that every day is a new renewed challenge to confront and and obstacles, and it's like that is part of what it is, and it's not supposed to be easy. It's the good things aren't supposed to be easy. So like, yeah, you got to like have that mindset where you're like,
absolutely.
I almost kind of, but here's the thing, like y'all could do everything you ever wanted. And I know you know this, but like a lot of women don't understand. Like you could speak power into your man that you have no idea that you could speak into him if you care enough and want, and like, you could turn him into, he'll move, he'll do things he could never otherwise do. Absolutely. Your man, if you speak power into him, if you're combative and like he's got enough shit he's got to deal with, he's got shitty people every day that in his life, when he comes home, it's important to like not have conflict, and conflict is like just corrosive, and it's like that's where you could speak that power and like also see him for being a man and like let him be a man, because that's the thing I think a lot of it's like letting a man be a man.
I nurture manhood. I love it. I absolutely I have been in a long-term relationship before. So I recently got out of that. That's why I moved to Austin a year ago. But, I was it was hardcore traditional dating. I lived in the house. I was never anywhere else but the house, like seriously, ever. I rarely even, it was he was not that good of a person, but that's just beyond the thing. I enjoyed being at the house every day, and I enjoyed just putting music. I was basically Cinderella, and I loved it. I loved to just frolic around the house while I'm cleaning and cooking and
frolic.
I loved it.
You think I can afford the property taxes in an enchanted school district? That's insane.
Yes, you probably could
No,
if you put your heart to it.
It's what
you
do.
There was a princess who needed it.
I mean, I think that everyone should work on, like, what does George say? Work on your set. Like, work on you. Work on, like, stop worrying about what other people need to do to be, you work on you.
Yeah, well, we have the option to choose now. It's not, there's nothing really to fight for. Like, women can work and we can stay in the house. You can have whatever you want. I'm anti-feminist.
Yeah, no, I think that the world is becoming more anti-feminist, and I love it because honestly, men, a lot of the problem here is that men have rewarded too much bad behavior. I
don't even want
men
to
need to
voice
stop rewarding bad behavior.
I'm scared to voice I'm super extreme. Like I'm so extreme. I don't even know what to say. I can't.
Well, you can share some after the podcast. I'm curious to hear these extreme views.
Yeah, I'm like
that's definitely.
I'm not like I'm very on the extremist side of the red pill. But that's because I used to be super blue pilled.
Well, that's kind of the thing, right?
Liberal,
like when you go really far to one side, a lot of times the natural reaction is to slingshot. Yeah, way back on the other side.
Now I have not even resentment against them, but just so much like I see everything so much clearer now. Like everything is very obvious what they're doing. everything they say, you can kind of, you analyze it once, it's bullshit, and then you analyze it again, and it's like dumber bullshit, and you're just, that's everything that I used to believe in. I'll see some of my old posts, and I will just immediately delete them.
We're all guilty of that. We all,
ignorant, so ignorant. And
well, like kudos to you for being the person who says, like, is willing to like admit that, because that
absolutely,
a lot of people are like,
I need people to know that I used to be a dumb liberal. I'm not. I am, because gosh, people will find my old posts and they will bring them back, and that's completely fine.
Yeah, like I've already said whatever's gonna get me canceled for sure.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's definitely.
Oh, I've done it.
I'm not proud of it.
I've put the nail in the
it's
coffin.
about growth. It's about the mindset that like you should like give people the freedom to like I think America has always been the second chance country. Now, I didn't say third chance. Okay, practice, but like everyone deserves a benefit of the doubt. Like that, if they said, you know what, that I don't like that person that I was, and I've worked to become a different person, and then judging them on that, not on that past version of themselves, because like they've evolved, and you're punishing them for something they've evolved past, and you're also not being very honest with with them or yourself if you're going to say that you also haven't done shit that
you've lived past,
that you feel like kind of like not the greatest about in hindsight, you know. So
people try to shame you back into the person that you were.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because your change could make them feel convicted and targeted, you know, a little defensive, you know.
Yeah.
Some people are just scared of the potential that you have when you decide life-altering things like that.
It is definitely like, like people are, the more you shine, the more people take it as a, you know.
As a threat, as an insult to them personally.
Our boy Charlie Kirk learned that one.
He sure did. He was the smartest man. I just need to say he was the smartest man. But, you know, one thing he said that, oh my gosh, I love it so much. He says, you die twice. You die from the physical world, and then you die the last time somebody mentions your name. And gosh, he's going to be talked about forever. I genuinely think till the end of humankind.
Well, they kind of guaranteed it by doing whoever did what this
absolutely
did it. So
he's a martyr.
Yeah, and like if you've like gone on the like headlines of what he is, then you know, go watch a little bit more of him, because you need to like get a little bit more educated on what the fuck you're talking about, or just shut your mouth and stop talking about maybe that.
Absolutely, because I'm pretty self-aware enough to know when to just not talk, and I just can't speak on this because I don't know anything about that.
A lot of people lost their jobs though, and it's fucking hilarious. I
know,
love it when cancel culture eats itself. It's fucking great.
And isn't it beautiful?
Oh, it's so great.
It's so beautiful.
Karma Sandwich, the guy that like started a DEI department at Microsoft, he's like, this is not okay. It's like, maybe don't celebrate the murder of innocent people.
I seen that.
And create that sort of crying, like, you know, like it's all about just having class and taste and being morals. And having and thinking more of yourself, like holding yourself to a higher standard than being that kind of human being. You may not care that he died, but you don't need to gloat on it, and you don't need to fuck that.
Society has a
ain't nobody got time for that
morality
shit.
Problem.
Yeah, well, like they think they have it.
Lack,
it's inverse. It's like so. Yeah.
Yeah, they think it's very twisted. The mind games you have to play to understand them is pretty crazy. Well, it's pretty simple actually.
Yeah. Well, unless you grow out of it. Which you did.
Yeah. I feel like everybody I know, my best friend was just liberal about 6 months ago.
And just liberal.
She was. And I would bully her about it a lot. But I would give her shit jokingly, because in my household, we joke about liberals. And I would joke to her about it, but I brought her to the Roscoe's Comedy Club. Okay. Where it was LGBTQ dating night. I'm sorry. But my best friend was just so disturbed by them. Like it was very controversial. They were just laughing about Donald Trump, and it was just so political, honestly. They weren't even dating. It was just about politics. And she was just like, can we please leave? And I was like, these are your people, honey. Why don't we indulge? And because I liked it. It was really fun watching them kind of, do all that. But she did not like it. Yeah. After living here for like 5 months, she's kind of seen the worst of things, and she's indulged in a lot of podcasts and learning about that stuff and
getting thicker skin, maybe.
Yeah,
too.
and she's really not a liberal anymore.
But good.
She's like really not.
One less
And
lunatic.
Yes, I love that for her because now she's noticing everything, like it's all starting to click for her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was like that.
Yeah.
And I'm glad.
It's
like her
fucking
friends that are liberal have completely shamed her. They don't respect her anymore. They tell her they can't believe that she's going against like her own family and friends, and like that's just, I think that's more hateful than to just believe something else. I don't know.
Yeah.
So the liberals will cut you off.
They will. They will.
Fast,
They'll
yeah.
cut they'll cut you down.
They'll cut your neck.
They'll cut you down. You're not the side of tolerance. Stop. Like the jig is up.
The tolerant left.
The tolerant left that murders people. That makes a lot of sense.
Peace, love, and exception.
I'm just like, yo, don't tread on me, motherfucker.
Absolutely.
How about that? Like, I don't care what you think, but yeah, don't.
Dude, you have such a good voice for this stuff. I would listen.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's out. It's going out. Yeah, this one's going out.
I would listen to you be political.
Shit. Well, I like, honestly, I'm like, thank you for coming on today because it's given me a chance to kind of switch gears off. Like, a lot of this is music and comedy is actually, he knows that.
I love music.
Yeah, well, that's what we have, like a lot of musicians on here and stuff. So I don't really have my co-host, but he was working. So, but yeah, definitely thank you for coming on today. I really
Hank
appreciate
Williams
you.
Jr., Hank Williams' birthday. Hank Williams Sr.'s
Is it?
birthday, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes, happy birthday to him.
Country music singer.
No, that's
Junior.
Yeah.
It's Junior.
Yeah.
Hank,
There's
the old one is like,
tear in my beer, 'cause I'm crying,
Okay, I think so. I was like, Gene. I was
Lost
thinking about
Highway.
This Land Is Our Land, but that's Gene Autry.
No, but yeah, they have very different type of country music, but yeah, it's his birthday, and
Nice.
thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Such a cool, awesome, fun experience. Never seen anything like it.
Yeah, no, this is where the conversations are
Going to
happening.
be so weird to take these headphones on.
I know, right? You go back to normal life.
Wait, let's take a selfie while we have.
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Actually, good call. Here,
Yes.
I'll have Josh
Okay.
take one for us.
Okay, Josh.
Or you want to just take it with your camera and then you can just
Okay.
airdrop it to me. Yeah, no, thank you. Seriously, because
Thank you more.
There you go.
Thanks, bro.
I was
I'm like,
should do something funny. Okay, wait. I want a selfie for me now.
yeah.
Ew, my hair looks so bad. Hell yeah. America.
Yeah. America. Stop being a dick, America.
Wake up, America.
Fucking assholes.
I need one of these
Yes.
so I can talk to myself.
There you go. We'll have you
Do you
back
play
sometime.
video games? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I do. I
Okay,
do
cool.
used to. I don't
Okay.
anymore actually. But I'll sorry. Train of thought.
It's okay.
No, we'll continue. I'll
So
have
much
that
fun.
conversation. But
So much fun.
definitely, come back and
Christ is king.
keep being well, see, I'm not as Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I came up that way but I'm also like I have respect. But it's like, but that is the right mindset to be like in that what would Christ kind of do?
Mm-hmm.
Because like to me, whatever your,
Jesus
belief
loves
systems
everyone.
are, like you can say that certain people just kind of embodied like a kind of, life that is open to being, others. I just like vibrate high, don't go in the negative. And then also people that like shine your light, let your light shine. And just know that dark people are not going to like it because people that in the
What?
dark people that live in the dark is what I'm trying to say. Don't fucking try to start a controversy. Listen, no, people that live in the dark or like to be in the shadows, obviously they don't like people that carry light around.
yes,
they show putting light on
It
everything.
is.
Like
It's
I'm in the
offensive,
dark,
yeah.
bitch. Like leave me alone in my dark. Like they don't. So be the light
Absolutely.
carrier that goes. I'm not just gonna bitch. I'm gonna let's shine a light on you.
Absolutely. You're in the spotlight right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what triggers people about, saying Jesus loves you or Christ is king. I'm just telling you, I'm trying to plant the seed. That's all.
Well, and it's like it's all about just the mindset of, again, back to the bigger than yourself and stop being so invested in your own bullshit and take a look at the bigger picture and say, where do I fall into place in all of this? And how could I be a more functional, productive contributor to better outcomes?
Absolutely.
I say fight the good fight,
Absolutely.
Keep fighting that good fight. Cause the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is when good men do nothing. So that's
and
it.
We shall.
That's it. Fucking I feel like that's a great bookend right there on that one.
That is.
Yeah.
Amen.
Thanks again, Kaylyn.
Amen.
I really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. We'll have you back for
Such
sure.
a pleasure.
In the future. Yeah.
You're a dear.
Pleasure. Thank you.